What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of Wingett. We're going up with a brand new team. This is going to be somewhat of a look at a hard Trick Room team. I have 3 different Trick Room setters, being Porygon 2, Nihilego, and Mimikyu. I'm also pairing it with 2 50% berry-reducing Pokemon in Snorlax and Mimikyu. And then the last Pokemon, I don't really know if I'll keep it, but I'm really liking this. Leftovers, Protect, Wide Guard, Leech Seed, Heavy Slam, Celesteela. So this is the team. It's pretty standard. The only other really big gimmick in the team, I guess, if it's even a gimmick, is Ghostium, Zeon, Mimikyu. My moveset is Swords Dance, Trick Room, Shadow Claw, Destiny Bond. So we might be able to use that once. It's pretty much just there to secure that Snorlax gets its boost off. And this is actually not a Belly Drum Snorlax, it's a Curslax. So we're trying to play a really long game. We have multiple Pokemon that can restore their health, elongate the game, and hopefully everything works as intended. So we're going to hop to some games and see if we can climb the ladder with this, I guess, my version of a hard Trick Room team. Here we go. Okay, so game 1 is going to be going up against Faith, and the first thing I see in that team is the Flygon. Flygon is a Pokemon that, as you guys know on this channel, we don't really think Flygon's very good. We also see Koko, Kartana, and then like a semi-room aspect with Oranguru, Hariyama, and Marowak. So, looking at this, how does he beat my Snorlax? There's not really that many ways for this person to get in on Snorlax, so if I get the Trick Room up, get one curse off, we should be fine. Actually, this Snorlax can't hit the Marowak. Actually on this Snorlax, I have Body Slam and Wild Charge because I want to be able to hit Steela. So I can't really hit the Marowak, which means it's much better to use Muck in this regard than Snorlax, but I'll try and use both. Let's see, so we're going to probably be leading with the Muck. I think I'm going to lead Muck. I think I'm going to lead Porygon. I think we're going to bring Celesteela. And then the last Pokemon, we still have 35 seconds. I really don't think Nihilego is good here. It might look good, just because you can fight Koko and I have a Sash, but it's really bad against Flygon. It's not great against Kartana. It doesn't really do anything against Oranguru, doesn't really do anything against Hariyama. Like, Nihilego's good, but it might be better off to bring Mimikyu or Snorlax, and we're still thinking, we still have time. I think the Mimikyu might be a better play, but, you know, we're just going to go with Snorlax, because remember, Snorlax is what, like, we're basing the team around, I guess. Yeah, actually, I take that back. We're going to go Mimikyu. The main reason we go Mimikyu at the last second is because what happens if they lead with Hariyama and I don't really have anything to switch to? What if they lead with Hariyama, they go for the turn 1 fake out or whatever they're gonna do, and then they get like a Flame Orb proc and I get that Guts proc? I need something that I can switch to just not die, and Mimikyu is something that won't die to a close combat, so we might have to go to Mimikyu. So we see Flygon and Koko. I'm thinking potential, like, Scarf Earth Power from the Flygon. That's usually what they go for. Sometimes you see Specs. Not gonna lie, sometimes you see Specs. And the Koko is gonna most likely be going for Discharge. And when I was talking about the Choice Specs and Choice Scarf, I was talking about the Flygon. Flygon is a special attacker this gen, just because it's one of the few Pokemon that actually get, Earth Power. So we can do 2 things here. We can just Protect with the Muck, which we are gonna do. And we're just going to try and Trick Room. And then worst case scenario, if he just taunts our Porygon or Skydrops our Porygon, I still think we're fine. We also could be seeing a Tech Rage here, and I don't want to just risk getting Tech Raged by a Flygon. That's not what I'm about right now, so we're just going to Protect with Muck. If he Tech Rages us, if he Earth Powers us, you know, that's completely fine. He's going for a Draco Meteor. He's trying to nuke my Porygon. So let's see if oh, and we also see that he's faster than his Koko, so that means he's Scarfed, which means look at this joke damage. This damage is a joke. Look how bulky my Porygon is, and that's so juicy. What did my Porygon trace? Did I trace the correct ability? Did I trace Levitate? I actually was not paying attention because this is a Trace Porygon. Trace Porygon is my favorite. So what we're gonna do now that Koko took Life Orb damage, he's put himself within KO range for Poison Jab. So we're actually just going for Poison Jab, and I think I'm actually just gonna recover on the switch. But I just want to check what item, or sorry, yeah, I just want to check what ability my Porygon got. Summary. Does not tell me. That's actually lame. You should be telling me what ability you got. If I just click on you, it should show me that I have something special. But I guess I don't. I could be going for an Ice Beam, but like I said, I think I'm just going to recover this first turn. There's no reason to Ice Beam. You know, he could just be switching to Hariyama. Yeah, he's withdrawing. I'm not going to waste my time Ice Beaming a Hariyama. Same thing. I'm not going to waste my time Ice Beaming a Marowak. I'm just going to Poison Jab the Koko. Like, actually, this completely changes it. Next turn, we are going to go for, we're going to knock off that Marowak, I think. We're going to knock off the Marowak. And we get a recover here. Alright. I think what I'm going to actually do is knock off the Marowak and Ice Beam the Coco. Expecting Flygon to switch in? No, that's not a good play. We'll just knock off the Marowak. This is a good play. This is a good, solid play. We're going to knock off the Marowak, and then if we KO Marowak, there's nothing he really has that can stop our Snorlax. We're actually going to go for a knockoff onto the Marowak and an Ice Beam into that slot. No, that's greedy. That's not greedy. It's just like I don't really have to. He's withdrawing Coco, so we're Tri-Attacking this slot. I was thinking of going for Ice Beam, but we're going for Tri-Attack, and I'm actually completely fine with this. This is going to break Sash either way. It's going to do decent damage. He's going for Sub on Marowak. Note that he's slower than my Muck, which is something you don't see all that often, but this is actually an Adamant Muck, so I can use two different berries at the same time. So we break the Sub, and yeah, I'm really glad I went with this play. So Kartana's going to take good damage from that. And we burn it with a Tri-Attack. Holy moly, get that Tri-Attack burn. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about here. So currently we've seen all four of his Pokemon. We've seen Tapu Koko, we've seen, Life Orb Tapu Koko, Scarf Flygon, Sub Marowak, and Burned Kartana. So all we got to do here is just continually go for knockoffs on Marowak, and we are going to be able to win this game. I mean, it's kind of probably frustrating for this guy, but my team is like hard Trick Room. My team is almost made to beat teams like this. Teams that go with a Scarf Flygon for a quick gimmick are going to get rocked by this set. So he's switching in Coco onto the he's switching in Coco on the knockoff, but you know it's completely fine because my Muck actually is heavily invested in offensive stats. I think my Muck one-shots Coco after Life Orb damage, but you know, any more damage is completely fine, you know. We're going to get to KO the Kartana this turn. He can come back in. I really don't care what he comes in with. And now that Coco's potentially within range for my Porygon to go for a Tri-Attack on it. So he's going to send the Marowak out. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We are just going to knock off the Marowak, and we're going to Tri-Attack the Coco. This is the last turn of Trick Room, guys. Last turn of Trick Room here. So, yeah, that's fine. We're going to knock off Marowak, keep that slot completely honest. And then, yeah, just Tri-Attack. I kind of want to recover here. I'm going to recover here. Yep, I'm going to actually recover. I'm not going to attack the Coco. I think he's just going to protect. Yep, cool. I will take what I can get. This is a little bit of a, I almost say this is a bit of a greedy play that I don't need to be making here. But we already knew he was going to be doing that. This is the last turn Trick Room. He's just going to try to elongate a little bit of the game. We go for a knockoff. We break that. That's pretty easy. And remember, his Marowak is faster than my Muck right now because it's in Trick Room, which means my Muck is faster than his Marowak outside of the Trick Room, which means I can just next turn knock off that guy and set up another Trick Room, and we'll be good. So Porygon goes back up to full. His shots at dashing this Trick Room are getting even lower and lower, and we're just going to go for another knockoff onto the Marowak, and we're going to set up another Trick Room. Pretty good stuff. I haven't even really taken damage this game. He's going for a discharge. That is the correct play. I think he has to fish for Paras here. That's the best thing he can do. And remember, his last two Pokemon are Marowak and Flygon. So he paralyzes my Muck. That's the best shot that he has. I'm not going to lie. I am paralyzed, so he's definitely playing to his outs. It's unfortunate to see this interaction happen this way, but he's going for Flare Blitz onto Porygon. Oh, is that a crit? Oh my gosh, he's getting so much out of this. That's just how much that does. That's ridiculous. But it's not the end of the world. We're still going to be fine. And now, actually, our Muck has the speed advantage on the Marowak because we're paralyzed. But, you know, the Marowak would have just gotten KO'd before. So we're going to go for another knockoff. These guys definitely playing to his outs. He's playing correctly, and, you know, I can't be mad at him for that. This is what you're supposed to do in the situation. He should have fished for crits. He should have fished for paras. And we are not going to be paralyzed this time. We go and we get the knockoff up onto the Marowak, get a juicy KO there, and this is going to be pretty good. So we knock off the Thick Club. We get a recover off. He's going to be going for a discharge again. But, I mean, my Porygon is safe and sound up at about 90% HP, maybe like 85. So we're probably going to take about 20% tops. And remember, his Electric Terrain is gone, so it's not like he's doing that big damage with Discharge anymore. So we're going to see him bring in Flygon again. Remember, this is his Choice Scarf Flygon. All we're going to do is we're just going to Ice Beam the Flygon, and we're going to Poison Jab the Coco, and we should be able to wrap this one up. Barring, you know, Paras or something weird. I don't even know if Ice Beam on this Porygon KOs Flygon, because this is nothing invested in special attack. This Porygon is complete bulk, and that's just the way I like it. So we're going to go for Poison Jab. No Para. Poison Jab is finally going to make contact to this Coco. Feels like it's been an eternity in the making, but finally Coco goes down to Poison Jab. He was probably starting to think I didn't even have it. And Ice Beam connects with Flygon. Can we KO a Flygon with an Ice Beam? Survey says we can. So we take out that guy. We get a clean 4-stock. clean as it's gonna get. And I kind of feel bad for that guy, but you know, my team was just better, and hopefully we can make an even better impact in the next we're gonna hop into right now. Here we go. Okay, so we're going up into the second game of the day, and we see a Smeargle over there. Smeargle is a huge pain. A huge pain. It'd be really cool if I led Porygon and he led like Manabuzz Smeargle, and we traced the overcoat so he couldn't spore us. I'd really like that. But I don't think that's going to happen, and you know, the thing is, the Smeargle's faster than almost all my Pokemon, so I have to be able to lead with stuff that is good for Smeargle. I think I'm going to lead Nihilego here. It's decent against the Manabuzz. It can Trick Room itself, I guess. Yeah, so Nihilego is one of the leads. Secondary leads, I kind of like Snorlax, believe it or not. But then there's also that Manabuzz over there dealing huge foul play damage. What if I led with Nihilego and Muck again? Is Muck good? Yeah, I still like Muck. No, it's not that great. Porygon's better. Nihilego and Porygon in the leads. We're bringing Celesteela in the back and Snorlax, I think. How do I like that? I kind of like the Mimikyu here, but I'm not going to bring it. I think Snorlax is better. Snorlax is actually super good here if I can play it off correctly. I really want to bring Muck, though. But as it stands, I have a really good board to be able to deal with the Garchomp. Alright, let's try these four. We're going to try these four. I would love to bring Muck here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with it. I really don't. Let's see. Another thing I could have done is gone one of my Trick Room setters like Nihilego and Muck, and just protect with Nihilego to block whatever Smeargle's doing, and just taunted the Smeargle with Muck. So maybe if this was the best of three, I would go for that type of strat, because Smeargle's most likely sashed. And Smeargle Nihilego, so looks like we're having a Nihilego mirror match here. And I think I'll be fine. So Nihilego P2, I kind of like this for me. Like, what's he really doing here? He can get his Trick Room up if he wants it, or he can deny mine for what? What are we tracing? Moody, okay, we're off to the races. Give me that Moody. I'm going to sit here all game. This guy's, I've just sealed your fate. So, I guess we're just going to Sludge Bomb his Smeargle, right? What else can I really do? And, do I even want a Trick Room this early in the game? I don't think I really have to. I think we're just going to try attack his Smeargle. Why not? He might taunt me or something. You know, there's really no reason for me to Trick Room right now. Sure, he has a little speed advantage, but setting up your Trick Room too early is not always the right play either. You don't just want to, I Trick Roomed, I did it. You know, sometimes you want to play a little bit longer game, and when they finally bring out their Garchomp, then you're like, okay, I'll Trick Room this turn, you know? So he's withdrawn Nihilego. He's probably just going to be sporing my Porygon. Coming in with Steela. Okay, this is fine. Remember, we do have Wild Charge on our Snorlax, so we're going to be able to deal a ton of damage to that Smeargle. We're faster with Nihilego. It'd be cool if we get a Poison. That's why I did it. So Spore's going to come in most likely onto... Okay, that's completely fine with me too. Really, I have no problem with that. So, and we're going for Tri-Attack. So we are going to be able to KO here. It would have been kind of funny if I had Beast Boost, but Smeargle being gone at the cost of just sleeping my Nihilego? That was a great play, and he really didn't expect it. So we get a Moody Proc, we get an attack boost. And we lower our special attack. No, so the first Moody Proc really not working out here. But remember, we've already seen the Nihilego. We see Steel on the board. He has very low offensive pressure against pretty much all of our board. We're most likely switching out Nihilego for our Steela next turn, or maybe even my Snorlax, just to start the little engine going. I think I'm going to switch in my Steela. But I think we're in a great spot. Like, what does he really have to do against, like, a Steela and a Porygon here? So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to Steela. And then we're going to now set up Trick Room, I think. Now is definitely the time for Trick Room. Because then if I switch in Steela, then his Nihilego is definitely just on the back ropes. His Nihilego becomes completely useless. And of course my Nihilego hasn't even started its sleep turns, but it's better than nothing. If anything, it's a free switch later in the game if I have to block a Z move on my Porygon slot. So if he's going for a Sludge Bomb onto my Porygon, it's the best play. He's trying to poison me, and wow, he's Life Orb Nihilego, and he doesn't poison. It always poisons. And he's most likely going for the Heavy Slam on Steela versus Steela. It's going to do leftovers damage. You know, it's completely fine. We go for a Trick Room, and remember, since his Nihilego is Life Orb, it's not Sash, which means our Steela is just going to be able to slam a Heavy Slam right into that slot. I'm just going to look at his team and make sure he doesn't have anything that just, like, completely bodies us, like when we switch in. But let's see what Moody Procs we get. What do we get? Attack again? And my accuracy fell. What the heck is these Moody Procs? You know, the Moody's supposed to be help. I'm about to switch. I'm actually going to switch my Porygon out. Right? I mean, it's that bad. I do not need 4 attack drops, an accuracy drop, and a special attack drop. I mean, as good as Moody is, both those things have Beast Boost. I can just come in and get Beast Boost later. So yeah, I'm just gonna Heavy Slam, and I think I'll just switch to Snorlax this turn then. I mean, Porygon's cool. It sucks that I have to switch. I don't technically have to, but I'm just going to. It's completely fine. I don't like the accuracy drop. The accuracy drop is what makes this like not as fun for me. So we're switching in Snorlax. He's switching out in Heliego. Let's see if he comes in with Garchomp. Oh, it's going to be Mandibuzz. So we know all of his Pokemon. I think that's all 4. And what's he really has? Flamethrower on his Steel, I guess. That's okay. That's better than nothing. Like, that's actually not bad. We go for a Heavy Slam over there. He was trying to maybe block a Leech Seed. That's big damage. Oh, that's a crit, though. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to Curse once. And then, I wonder if that Manabuzz is what it's holding. It's probably holding a Citrus. I have Porygon. I'm going to switch to Porygon. And I'm going to Curse once. Yep. And then we're going to show this guy the power of Snorlax with Wild Charge. He's not going to be expecting it. It's going to be like, bro, this is going to be raw damage. Here we go. What sucks is he's going to be able to get a Foul Play off on me. So what do we trace? Give me that Beast Boost. Damn it, Overcoat. Actually, Overcoat might not be bad. Wait, no, you can't block Leech Seed with Overcoat. So we get a Curse off. It's better than nothing. And next turn we're going to be starting to slam those Wild Charges. And he's most likely just Foul Playing my Snorlax this turn. Like, that's what I would do. I would just Foul Play you. Don't burn my Porygon. Please don't burn me. You've already gotten lucky enough with the Moody Procs. You guys for a raw Foul Play onto my Snorlax slot. I'm only at +1 though. Yeah, it does decent damage. Not great, but just decent. And remember, I still have my Berry, I still have Recycle. And so the fact that he's not knockoffing me is just what I like to see. So we go for the Ice Beam on Mandibuzz. We're also going to follow it up with a Wild Charge on a Mandibuzz. And we're looking to be in a pretty good spot, I think. We still have 2 turns left on Trick Room. I can always, well, I can't protect Trick Room, but you know, I'll be able to probably just pop a safe Recycle the last turn of Trick Room. If he ever pops my Berry, go back up to full, get a second Trick Room off, and I think I'll be fine. Worst case scenario here is that he has a Super Citrus or a Citrus on that Mandibuzz. They rarely expect the Wild Charge. Like, the Wild Charge is not something that you actually ever see. And it looks like he doesn't have the Berry, which is juicy for me. He's Air Slashing. Okay, cool. He's Air Slashing Snorlax. Thank goodness he's Air Slashing Snorlax. It's going to activate my Figgy Berry. No, it's Mago Berry. We're using Mago Berry Snorlax, I think. There we go. And cool. It doesn't confuse me, which is the correct play. We're following up with an Ice Beam. Porygon needs to be able to take out this Mandibuzz. I really wish that I traced Beast Boost. That would have been juicy. So, yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. And right now, I'm pretty sure he's thinking, that Snorlax has Wild Charge, it's a problem. We've seen Air Slash, Flamethrower, and Heavy Slam from his Steel, which means I really doubt he has Protect. Or Leech Seed. So yeah, we haven't seen Leech Seed, so I doubt he has it, you know? He's probably that vested variant. This is the last turn Trick Room, right? Cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to recover this turn. Recover with Porygon. And do I just Curse again? Like, why not, right? It's either Curse, my moveset, you can see it now, is Recycle, Curse, Wild Charge, and Body Slam. I'm just going to Curse again. I don't really have to. It's probably not the right play. I should probably just start attacking things. But yeah, he's just protecting anyway, so I'll take a free Curse. And I wish I had a high horsepower sometimes, like in this scenario, but imagine how much more boned I'd be against like the Mandibuzz and the Celesteela if I didn't have Wild Charge. Like, Wild Charge is niche enough to make it really fun and really entertaining to play. So he's going for an Air Slash. Is he going to flinch me? Don't flinch me. Cool. Cool. We did it. And note that his Celesteela is slower than my Porygon, which means I can, I'm pretty good. Let's see, do I even want to Trick Room him? Like, I'm not even kidding. Do I really have to? Do I want to? I can just attack. Like, I don't ever really have to Trick Room him anymore, I don't think. Because these are his last 2, right? So we have, in the back, we have a Sleeping Nihilego and a Celesteela of our own. I think I'm just going to go for Ice Beam on the Nihilego and Body Slam. And you may be thinking, why do you have Body Slam? Why don't you have Facade? Why don't you have Return? I like Body Slam. Like, Body Slam's a good move. No matter how you want to look at it, Body Slam is really good. And that's just how I see it. I've always thought Body Slam was an amazing move. And it's really cool that I can actually use it in a competitive setting. I was thinking about using Stomp, to be completely honest. But, yeah. Let's see. Don't do anything to me. Body Slam comes in. We're at +2, but bro, that's big damage right there. That's big, big damage. So I think this turn, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna go for the Ice Beam on the Nihilego. He's gonna be actually Nihilego has to KO himself, so we don't have to do that. So actually, what we can do is just Trick Room here this turn, and we can just recycle, get our berry back. Because Nihilego's Life Orb, he has to kill himself if he ever attacks. If he just protects his turn while we Trick Rooms, then we can KO him next turn. So Nihilego Sludge Bombs, he just killed himself. He's looking for crits, he's looking for poisons. Looks like he finally gets the poison, but I recycled this turn. So he has to double up into my Snorlax this turn to even have a shot at winning this game. A shot that I don't know if he'll get. He's going for the Air Slash. Who are you targeting? He's targeting the correct target. Are you going to be able to finish me off? Are you going to flinch me? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Berry time, boys. Recycle. Give me that berry. I'm going to use it again next turn because I'm going to get 2 berries. Berries are my favorite thing. And we get that up. Trick Room. So it's going to be an extremely slow grind to be able to win this one, but we're going to be able to win. And that's pretty much how I made this team to work. Like, it's literally going to take a while, but it'll eventually happen. Like, I'm just going to use Recycle again. I'm going to use Ice Beam. And I wouldn't be surprised to see if he just Rage Quits, turns the game off, or runs, or does something like that. Because at this point, the 4-stock is imminent. It's going to eventually occur. So we're just going to use Recycle here. To get one more safe Recycle off, yeah, that's a forfeit. So a second clean 4-stock with this team. As you guys have probably seen in a lot of my videos, I tend to go extremely aggressive with a lot of my teams, like hyper aggression, weird gimmick strats. But that doesn't mean I can't play standard. I mean, I can make teams that have a little, little spin on them. They can play completely standard, just like this one. But I just really don't think that that's my play style. But it's still fun exploring those type of play styles whenever you feel like it. Like, I didn't take this team. I didn't copy this from anyone. I just thought that, I really don't like getting tricked all the time. I bet I can do it better, which is exactly why I made this video. So hopefully you guys like the video. Hopefully you guys like this little new team that I'm working with. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Let me know if you guys think there's any way I can make it better, anything I can do with the moveset wise. I know I have a lot of little twists on each Pokemon. I'm running Trace on my Porygon. I'm running Wild Charge on my Snorlax. I'm running Swords Dance on my Mimikyu. So let me know what you guys think about all the little tips and tricks in this team, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.